Hey everybody, what's going on? It's All You Know 1994. I hope you're having a great day today. And unfortunately, we have some more negative news on the Black Ops 6 front from Charlie Intel on Twitter. Once again, what a great source of information he is, isn't he? As you can see here from Charlie Intel, Call of Duty is reaching new lows on Steam, slowly falling in player count on PS5 and Xbox. Ranked play is overrun by hackers that can take down servers, but here's Call of Duty tweeting about a new licensed bundle. And the new bundle is the VIP's Tracer Pack for the Squid Game 2 collab. And yeah, I mean, it's just, it's more of the same from Call of Duty. Your game is pretty much falling apart around you, and this is what they prioritize, guys, as you can see on screen. This is what is important. They already make enough money, as we all know. They make billions upon billions of dollars as a company, and probably millions upon millions, maybe even hundreds of millions of dollars every year with Call of Duty. And they can't dedicate any of that money and time to fixing the game. I mean, and you're just bleeding players. I'm sure people know already. I mean, I'm just beating a dead horse by covering it in videos, but it's all that you could see on Twitter for this game. I promise you guys, I'm trying my hardest to be a positive person towards this game and really just seeing this game in a better light. But every day I go on Twitter, all I see is negative things about Black Ops 6 and about how they're bleeding players, they're not fixing the game's broken state, bugs, whatever, the cheaters. They're just not taking the time to update us on that or do any of that. But they're releasing store bundles like there's nothing wrong with the game. And then on top of that, I don't have a screenshot or anything, but I'm sure some of you may know that they got community noted again on Twitter in regards to their store bundles, where they were warning people. Well, they were posting about the new store bundles, and then the community note was them warning them that what they purchased in the store bundle might not actually be working, or something along those lines. I'm sure you could find it on the Modern Warzone Twitter is where I found it, but I just didn't get the screenshot. But the whole point of what I'm trying to say here, guys, is why are we just still sitting here just being blissfully ignorant towards everything going wrong with this game? Like I said, I'm trying to find some good things to talk about on this game. I really am. It may not seem like it. It may seem like I'm just trying to be some, blame truth wannabe, where I just constantly rag on Call of Duty saying it's a shit game, don't buy it, blah, 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 and then turn around and buy it. I promise that's not what I'm trying to do here, guys. I really want to find a video topic for Black Ops 6 that'll be a good thing, where I could sit there and just spend 7 to 10 minutes just praising the game and Activision, Treyarch, whoever, but I just can't. There's just so many things going wrong with this game, with the cheaters ruining ranked to the point to where they can shut down servers if they're losing. And, the constant bugs, the vermin bug and zombies, still a thing, even though they promised it was fixed. Well, they didn't promise, but they said in their patch notes that it was fixed this season, with the January 3rd update, and it wasn't. It's getting pushed back to Season 2. The anti-cheat fix isn't getting implemented into the game till Season 2. It's just dude, I want so much for this game to do well, because Call of Duty is just such a staple in the FPS world, and it's a part of my life growing up. I've played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3 2011, and I've never not bought a Call of Duty game. I'm not obviously what you would call a diehard veteran, playing since the dawn of Call of Duty, but still, I've always played Call of Duty, and I've always enjoyed it to a certain degree. And I'm trying so hard to really just jump into the multiplayer for Black Ops 6 and enjoy this game, find some nice things to say about the game for video topics, and I just can't, guys. I mean, just seeing this post from Charlie Intel is just more negative information that, for some of you, you may say, don't worry about it, guys. All you guys want to do is rag on this game. It's not that bad. This is all minor things that nobody needs to really put much stock in and worry about. And while that may be true, at the end of the day, we all know that there's many glaring issues going on with Black Ops 6 right now. Their netcode is probably some of the worst netcode we've seen in a Call of Duty in many years. Like I've said, the SBMM and EOMM is kind of irrelevant, but it's overtuned to hell in this game for some reason. The cheaters are running rampant in rank to the point where they're shutting down servers if they're doing bad. You can go on Twitter and see this. I mean, there's been clips on Twitter from Swag and other people that have been proving it, that this is happening. And then here, hey guys, have a store bundle though. You know what I mean? It's like, guys, why can't we just get our priorities in line? I get it. You're Activision, Microsoft, Call of Duty. You're going to make millions upon millions of dollars, so why bother putting any of that money into fixing a game that only lasts a year? I get it, man. It doesn't make sense, and it's not probably worth their money and time, but at the end of the day, Call of Duty, if they're going to continue on this path, they're not going to ever die or lose players to the point to where they can't support the game anymore. That's never going to happen, but every year this is just going to continue to happen where players are just going to keep quitting and quitting and quitting, and it's just going to make Call of Duty look like a bad game. I mean, that's all it is. The reputation of Call of Duty is going to be tarnished so much that a lot of people are just going to pick up this game just because it's the new game every year, and they're going to play it for a month or two and then move on to a better game because there are way better games out there. Hell, I play RuneScape, and I think that game, with all of its microtransactions and greedy business practices, is a better alternative than playing Call of Duty anymore. For the simple fact that game, and granted it's a completely different genre of video game MMO, but that game at least has somewhat of a competent publisher and developer that, cares a little bit. I put that in air quotes because RuneScape 3 is kind of in a bad light compared to old school RuneScape. But anyway, that's off topic and that's not really relevant to what I'm trying to say. I just feel like Call of Duty needs to prioritize better. And that tweet just is more proof that I don't really think we're going to see much change with this game anymore, guys. I really don't. I think we've really hit the peak of what's going to change in this game in terms of community quality of life changes and just overall consumer-friendly changes. I think we've seen the most of it. I think we're done. We're past that point, and now they're just focused on the next game, and they're going to give us some community events here and there and some friendly little things here and there, I guess you can say in quotes. But the fact of the matter is, I think we're just done seeing it, guys. I think we're on the path now of just cruising along until Black Ops 2 sequel or whatever game comes out next is the newest game. I think we've just hit a point where this game is just not going to get what we want anymore. And it's just sad because Black Ops 6 had so much potential. It was hyped so much like it was going to be the next big thing, and it's just not. It's just flopped in so many different aspects of the game. Some people would disagree, but if you disagree, I think you're just being willfully ignorant at this point. We get store bundles all the time because, the store is always working, guys, and that never shuts down. But the funny thing about that is the store bundles this year aren't even giving you what you buy. Some of the stuff doesn't even work. So they can't even get the store bundle facet of the game down. Their biggest their meal ticket, essentially. Then we have, like, the other issues that were stated in the tweet. We have hackers and cheaters ruining ranked with their ability to do what they do. Just constant bugs in this game. And I get it, video games are going to have bugs, but it's a sad time, guys, and I just wish it was different. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm kind of just rambling at this point with no real substance, blah, 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 whatever. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it. If you dislike the video, go ahead and leave me a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. And also, leave a comment down below on what other games you would like to see me cover outside of Call of Duty, because with X-Defiant pretty much dead, I don't really feel like it's worth covering anything on that game because there's nothing really new happening on the game. So if you guys have ideas for new games, go ahead and leave a comment down below as well. But this is All You Know 1994. Peace out.